What's up, everyone? This is Xavier, your host, and welcome to the 210 Stockyard.
Okay guys, week 1 of the UFL is in the books, and if I sound different or off to you, I'm sorry. I was at the Brahmas home opener and I was yelling and shouting, so obviously I lost my voice. So I'll try to keep this quick. Right before the start of week 1, I went ahead and put out my hot takes video where I gave you guys 7 hot takes for the week/season. You guys did not disappoint. I got a lot of comments and opinions, so now it's time for me to give you guys my response to all of my hot takes. Starting with number 7, I predicted that each game was going to hit the under, and then I stupidly changed my mind and said that only one game will have the over, and I predicted it would be the St. Louis game. I should have just stuck with my gut and trusted my instincts because each game did hit the under. The Merger Bowl was predicted to be at 42.5. They ended up with 41. I said the Battlehawks game would be the highest scoring game. They were predicted at 42.5. They only ended up getting 30. The Brahmas and Defenders game was surprisingly actually totaled to have the highest score at 44.5. They ended up with 39. And last but not least, the Showboats and Roughnecks game was predicted at 41.5. They ended up with 30. So my original gut instinct that each game would hit the under was correct. So I'm going to go ahead and take number 7 as a victory for me. You guys can come at me if you want. Number 6, I said that Donald DeLahaye, aka Destroying, would shut the haters up after week 1. I'm going to give myself a 50-50 on that and just say that this was neutral. And yes, even though I am a Brahmas fan and I am admittedly biased towards them, I can't fully say that he shut the haters up. Yes, he booted the shit out of the ball every time we had a kickoff. He did great. Yes, I saw that he had a miss attempt when they iced him, but that doesn't count. You guys can come at me for that all you want as well, but I cannot fully say that he proved his doubters wrong until he kicks his first field goal kick. So for now, number 6, I'm going to call it a wash, and I just remain neutral on that. Number 5, and we won't know this till the end of the season, but I predicted the Brahmas would pretty much flip their season and everything that comes with it. And while obviously this hasn't come to pass, I do want to say that after week 1, the San Antonio Brahmas are number 1 in the XFL conference. They're number 1 in the league with touchdowns allowed at 0. They're number 1 in the league in red zone percentage as they scored each time they got into the red zone. They're number 1 in the league in tackles for loss yardage at 28. They're number 1 in the league in 4th down conversions at 75%. And again, I know it's only week 1, but after week 1, they are the only undefeated XFL team, so do with that what you will. Number 4, I said that at the end of the season, Houston would have the worst record. So far, so good, as in my opinion, they also had the worst debut. You guys can debate me on that if you want. Number 3, and this one's the one that hurt me the most because yes, I picked the Renegades to win the Merger Bowl. I still like to think that they could if they were more mentally tough, but congratulations to the Stallions, the Birmingham Stallions. They won the Merger Bowl 27-14, but I do want to say that that win was not as impressive as you guys want it to be. And no, it was not a spanking or as dominant as a performance as you try to make it seem. Arlington had that game in the first half. They allowed the Stallions to come back in the second half. I blame it on the play that happened with a few seconds left in the second quarter. Arlington just never recovered after that. But in any case, congratulations, you won. I was wrong, and I'm okay with that. I'm still going to stick with my number 2 prediction that neither team will repeat as champions at the end of the season. I am solid on that. And now for the number 1 hot pick that I have to respond to. This one does hurt just a little. I predicted that the XFL teams would have a better winning percentage against USFL teams, meaning I think when they meet head to head, the XFL will have won more games against the USFL. Week 1 proved me wrong, as at the end of week 1, the XFL went 0-2 and the USFL is 2-0. So kudos to the USFL and all their fans for their teams having a good start. But there it is, folks. There's my response. I appreciate all the comments that I got off of that video. I had fun doing it. I have fun doing this response. I'm sorry I sound like shit, but I am one of those fans that just yells the whole game. And if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe, hit the notification tab, that way you know when my next video is out. I'm going to try to have my week 1 recap out in a couple of days, and I should have my Brahmas week 2 matchup video out hopefully before Saturday. We'll see. But as always, stay tuned for more episodes of the 210 Stockyard.